Hi students, welcome to lesson 7 in rock transformation. Today I'm going to be modeling how to create sediment. In future lessons we've used the sim to create sediment, and we have compacted and cemented that sediment in order to make sedimentary rock. But today I will be testing if both sedimentary rock and igneous rock can turn into sediment. So it's kind of the reverse. But to refresh our memory, how do we make sediment? Well, part of the process is known as weathering. That's when rock is broken down into smaller pieces, otherwise known as sediment, due to wind, water, and ice. But what drives weathering? Why do we even have weather on Earth? It's because of the energy that comes from the sun. Sorry guys, I'm a little turned around. The sun creates wind currents. It also evaporates large bodies of water into the air. It condenses clouds. It causes rain to form from those clouds. And over time, all these different weather patterns, wind and water, will create sediment. It will chip away, let me show you, chip away at these big pieces of rock to create sediment. Wind and water will break down the rock, and over time, these sharp, jagged peaks might actually become a little bit more dull because we are breaking down the rock. Here's an example of erosion where sediment is carried somewhere else, and that's kind of how we create sediment. So now we are going to use a model to see if both sedimentary rock and igneous rock can be formed into sediment. So last time we had created sedimentary rock from pieces of broken candy that we compacted and cemented together. So this is going to be our sedimentary rock. We can also use the whole pieces of candy, which the factory hardens and cools, to make igneous rock. So this is going to model our igneous rock. Now I want to put a lot of energy and model weathering with these two types of rock. So how might I create sediment from these two models? Well, I'm going to shake them really hard for a long period of time. But to save us time, I already did that, and this is what happened. So even the sedimentary rock that's already made from sediment was able to be broken down and create more sediment. Igneous rock, that is usually just whole pieces of cooled magma, or in this case, cooled Jolly Rancher, was able to be broken down into pieces of sediment too. Go ahead and answer the questions. Think about how this applies to rocks on the surface of the earth, and I will see you back for the next part of this lesson.